That's a massive barracuda.
Come on. And once he eats it, just let him swim off with it like 8, 9, 10 seconds.
Come on. Come on, baby.
Drop. Let me
Take it.
Oh,
No, he's on. He's got it.
come on. It is real.
Come on. Right now, between mainland Florida and Cuba. And trust me, the waters here are so shallow, and they're filled with coral reefs. Now, over the past few centuries, they've claimed over 1,000 boats. I just hope I don't add to that list today. I'm in the Florida Keys, a series of 1,700 islands that extend over 100 miles out into the Gulf of Mexico. This area is so removed from the mainland that locals have their own name for it, the Conch Republic. I'm here to meet Chef Paul Menta. Now, according to my GPS, he wanted to meet me right here. But honestly, it seems like we're in the middle of nowhere. Where is this guy? Seriously? No. That's not him. No, surely not. What the? Now, you're crazy! Standing in the middle of the Florida Keys, and all of a sudden this bird flies over me. What in the heck is going on? This guy means business, let me tell you. He is not messing around. Trust me, he's the real deal. I mean, if he can show off like that to beat me, that man, he's got some balls, let me tell you. Whoa!
Hey!
What was that flying over me? Can I bring it in?
Yeah, just let it glide in, man. It's really shallow in here.
Man! Jeez. Good to see you, bud.
Good to see you.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Paul Menta is a true Keys culinary connoisseur. In his 30 years living in the Keys, he has served as a chef at several of the finest establishments in the Conch Republic. Co-founded 3 local eateries and opened up a sustainable fish market and a rum distillery. The only thing Paul hasn't done is learn how to execute the subtle arrival.
What a place.
Crazy, right? The tides are crazy like the people here.
That bloody jump was crazy. What the hell's going on here with the barrels?
Doing a little bit of work, too. Salt curing some barrels, bring them back to the distillery later and fill them up with some rum.
You're actually salting rum.
Yeah, think about it like we do as a chef, right?
Sure.
Put salt water in here, let that cure, bring out all that flavor.
I love that.
We got to get them up on the beach. We can roll these
Just
up.
roll
Let's
them.
let's get these smaller ones up here. Once I got that brine in there, I know the wood's all opened up. All that vanilla and all those things are exposed inside the wood, and then we get the high proof in there.
Wow. What a great technique, by the way.
Paul tells me that when he started salt curing his rum barrels, people thought he was crazy.
You're not bad, man. You're not bad. You're getting it right up there.
These are not light, are they? Bloody hell.
Luckily, he stuck to his guns because it's now rated one of the top 10 craft distilleries in the United States.
The salt lowers the pH in there and makes it smoother.
It is good. I'm so happy to be back down to the Keys because these things are sparse, aren't they? They're spread out from hundreds of miles.
Well, and it's little islands everywhere, but there's more ocean than there is land.
Yeah.
So that's what makes it great. That's why you have to go around the Keys in a boat. That's how we get around, because we farm, you know, stone crab, lobster, fish. The ocean's our farm.
We're so close to the Bahamas.
The Bohemians, they came here. They brought their food culture with them. You have all these generations down here and everything. You know what? If you want to put on the hat, man, I know you're not used to the heat down here and stuff.
I am struggling like there's no tomorrow. This plethora of ocean specialities, it must be a dream come true.
I've done fine dining and done the thing with the stars, and I've also done things down here where I do $5. Okay, $5 a lot harder to do, because that's what everybody wants. They want a sandwich or something, but they expect it to be incredible.
Right.
That's the tough thing about people that live down here in the Keys. You give them something to eat, and it could be piled up on the plate and looking all sorts of fancy and everything. They're like, sorry, Bubba, I'm not eating that. It's the simplicity. They want quality.
And who's Bubba?
Bubba is everybody around, Bubba and Cuz. When somebody's calling you Bubba, you hope it's with a smile. You know, our locals are colorful. At the end of the week, we're gonna be cooking off for the locals that you go out and meet. And those Bubbas are gonna be particular. But we have like a real special guest. He's been here, his family's been here for generations, Pastor Carey.
Pastor Carey.
Pastor Carey, yeah.
He's the
and
real deal.
His family, his lineage goes far and wide, and like, he's gonna tell you if you're cooking with soul or you're cooking with coal, man.
Impress the pastor. That's gonna be a tough audience to please, let me tell you. I'm Bubba. I mean, I don't know what Bubbas are, but I think I'm about to find out. Phenomenal chef, great reputation, but come on, how competitive are you?
Well, I kite surfed from here to Cuba for a world record, and then I made the world's largest key lime pie.
So, super competitive. I like that, though.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's gotta be.
That man is on it, let me tell you. I mean, he's fit as a fiddle. He holds records for kite surfing. I don't get jealous much in life, but man, that guy is oozing talent. Mate, I'll see you in a week.
Yeah?
Hey, do you want to lift back?
No, I'm taking
sure?
this.
So it's time to start building my menu, which Paul says should taste 5-star, but feel like $5. Bring it on.
Now, if we've got any chance of keeping the pastor happy, I've got to get my hands on some of the best ingredients the Keys have to offer, and that is stone crab. And come on, let's be honest. My food's got to be twice as good as Paul's if I stand a chance of beating him. But I've got not one, but 2 secret weapons up my sleeve. Where in the hell are they? What the hell?
It seems that meetups in the Keys come with a time, but not necessarily an address.
There it is. There it is.
Ladies! Seriously?
Good morning. Go to the bottom.
Oh my God. You guys are crazy. You're mad.
We gotta be quick.
Quick, yeah, quick.
Yeah.
My secret weapons.
Twins Emily and Amanda Gale are accomplished local boat captains. These ladies have an endless knowledge of Florida fishing. And they're going to lead me to the most iconic ingredients of the Keys seas, stone crab.
There you go. Good job.
Good. Stone crab, we ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
What a beautiful boat, by the way.
Thank you. Let's do it.
How far out are we going?
We're gonna run a 20-minute ride towards the Gulf, and there's like a nice little flat area that's a combination of rocky bottom and grass and sand where we prefer to crab.
Gotcha. Powerful things, right?
So one stone crab can crush down 19,000 pounds of force per square inch. So you gotta be really careful.
Okay, rule number 1. No fingers near the crab claws.
So we empty the trap, crabs go in.
Well, you can't keep the whole crab. You have to harvest the claw.
What?
And then keep the claw and put the crab back.
Hold on a minute. So you take one of the claws off?
That's correct.
We can only harvest the claws. We just take one to leave them with another. Even in the wild, if the crab gets in a fight or in a messy situation, they will voluntarily release their claw.
Wow.
And they'll regrow.
Gotcha.
So-
I mean, in terms of sustainability, that's great.
Yeah,
I've
it's
never
great
seen
for
that.
sustainability.
Wow.
So,
Okay.
Right, well, we're right
okay,
here, so let's
we're at the
grab
first
this
trap.
crab.
So
Right.
reach out and grab under that buoy to grab the line. Good. Okay, and then walk your hands up the gaff. Now you can grab the line. I'll grab the gaff from you.
Thank you.
You gotta keep pulling, and we put it on top of the map.
Gotcha.
There we go. And, okay, what do you see?
There are lots of crabs.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
We're loaded. We're loaded.
Wow.
So we've got 7 crabs.
Oh my God, those trotters stink.
Oh yeah.
Holy.
Quite a sensitive stomach.
Oh my good God, they stink.
The rotting bait had my eyes watering.
Oh my God.
But one look at the beautiful stone crab, and I forgot all about the smell.
Yes.
Ah.
And about my promise to keep my fingers away from the crab.
Do you want to use the tongs?
Wow,
I
they're
would-
fast, man.
Oh my God, you're making me nervous.
Turn the tongs.
Here you go.
No,
look, here
he's
you go.
doing it. Oh, perfect. Okay, yes.
Ah,
So you
They're a lot
grab.
stronger than you think.
There you go. So hold them out.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, see how
Be
strong they are?
careful.
they are so strong.
Just,
Yes.
no.
Oh, seriously?
That's a no.
You lucky little bastard. Mwah. Damn. That's a great claw there. Isn't it?
That
Look at
is that's, I would call that a colossal size.
That is beautiful.
All right, so that's a
Definitely
keeper.
Gotcha.
All right, so this is how we're gonna do it. Basically, rotate his elbow joint towards his body. Yes, that was perfect.
Wow.
Good job, you did a great job.
Hold it down, twist it around in C-shaped formation, and get that back in the water to start growing again. Straight back in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
throw him in.
Bloody hell. Snapping off the claw. To the average Joe, it would look like it's doing it harm, but it's actually a really smart way of not killing the crab.
Oh, we had a crab.
There's been a massive crab fight.
You're wild. I would.
I'm telling you. These ones are keepers?
There's tools for this, you know.
Seeing those crabs fight like mad, it just reminds me so much of Paul and I. Trust me, I'm getting the ingredients and the battle hasn't even started yet. He is a beauty.
What a great keeper.
Boom. Just the size of those claws, the sweetness of that meat underneath that shell, honestly, I can't wait to start cooking with those things.
Perfect.
Fantastic for the final cook.
But we have one more species that we think you need to bring, and we like to call them the cockroaches of the sea.
Cockroaches in the sea.
Cockroaches of the sea.
And they taste as good as those crab?
They're just as good. You might have to work a little bit harder to catch them, though.
Let's go, go.
Let's do it.
So, the cockroaches of the sea are a more appealing menu item than they sound. They're spiny lobster. But the twins caution me that while the diving is shallow, it's not without its risks.
Big Mo is said to be a 14-foot hammerhead shark that divers have seen, fishermen have seen. We have friends that have seen Big Mo.
So it's not a myth.
It is not a myth. Big Mo is a legend down here.
Big Mo is in the vicinity. Wow. So that's the spot there.
Yes. So let's say that this lobster is inside the coral head.
Yes.
You won't see its body, but you will see its antenna sticking out. What you're going to do is go down with your net and tickle stick. I put the tickle stick in net, your net.
Net and what?
And your tickle stick.
Hold on a minute.
And it's called the tickle stick because you quite literally want to tickle the lobster so he walks forwards. But once he walks far enough out, that's when you want to take the net and put it behind him, and they will swim back right into the net.
Great.
All right.
Okay, you leading?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Grab a net.
Net, tickle
Grab a
stick.
tickle stick. So remember we talked about Big Mo, the big hammerhead? We're not too far from his home.
So we see we just stay calm.
Leave it be, yeah.
Okay, good luck, go.
I'm not sure how wise this is, but into the belly of the beast we go. Hopefully, not literally. Because of the wind and the waves, the visibility underwater is less than ideal. And if Big Mo shows up, I suppose the only thing I can do with the gear Emily's given me is try to tickle him to death. It's not that far down to the coral reef, but your breath doesn't last as long when your heart is racing.
I'm gonna look again.
Then I finally spotted what I came for, the antenna of a spiny lobster. But of course, my breath ran out again. And while I was up gasping for air, Emily swiped my find literally right out from underneath me.
You did it!
That's a beautiful one.
We got ourselves?
That's a
Wait,
beauty.
I need to know. Who caught the lobster?
Hold on, she stole it.
You stole
I
it.
tickled it.
He went down. He used his tickle stick. Had to come back up.
And then whilst I was catching her breath, she nipped in. Gail, we got it. That's the most important. Good job.
That's a good lobster. Yeah, it's a nice one.
That's a beauty. Come on, that is going to the big cook.
There we go. All right.
Yes.
Now that I've got some seafood sorted, it's time to get back on dry land.
Because I'm in the tropics, I'd love to get my hands on some exotic ingredients. Now, I've heard about a spot that grows fruit like no other. So I'm heading to meet a guy who has what they call the Garden of Eden. And hopefully I can find more than an apple. Patrick!
Hey, Gordon! What's going on, brother?
Man, what a place.
Welcome to the Grove, man.
This definitely isn't the image I had of what a Garden of Eden would look like. Did somebody forget to water it?
What a contraption that is.
Oh, that's our soil maker right there.
Did you say you were making soil?
We are. We're making mulch, and then we also make soil.
Incredible. Now, they say this is the only farm anywhere in the Keys that you've got some of the most exotic fruit.
It's a legendary farm, man. Started back in the 50s. I want to show you the place.
And how big's this farm?
2 acres. Back in the 1950s, this inventor named Adolf Grimmel built up these waterways and basically went around the tropical world collecting rare fruit trees. He brought it back, and by the 80s, people were coming around from all over to see his Garden of Eden, as they called it.
This garden is teeming with fruit trees, but Patrick wants to show me the rare goodies I won't be finding in any store here.
We have stuff that doesn't exist in the continental United States. That's how rare it is.
That's incredible.
We have the star apple right here. It's also called Kaimito.
Never heard of that.
Yeah,
Kaimito.
Kaimito.
Here I am thinking I know my fruit, but right out the gate, I'm proven wrong.
There you go.
Now, what are these? These are
These are sapodilla.
sapodilla.
So it's like a brown sugar cinnamon flavor. Delicious.
Bloody hell. Sapodilla is a new one for me. I've gone to every corner of the world, but I've never come across that.
Just get it under there and then flick it.
Flick it. Yeah,
Nice job.
Man, that is incredible.
I have the only breadfruit grove in continental United States.
Seriously.
250 fruits per year, about.
Wow. Breadfruit, I've worked with before, and that's unique. All these little jewels help to fill up my trinket box that I don't think Paul's expecting this. No, honestly, it's an absolute dream. I'd love to buy a box of
Hold
ingredients.
your wallet, hold your wallet. No. Here at Grimmel Grove, we have the thing called a barter system.
Barter. You want my hat?
No, you're gonna make some mulch. You know the big machine of
Yes.
that mulch? You're gonna make some.
He wants to put me to work. Another part of becoming a bubba.
I can't wait to get behind the wheel of that beast. Until I realize I have no idea if it even has a wheel. Old trees and palm fronds are fed into the machine that grinds them into a mulch. Dirt sifts to the bottom of the mulch pile, leaving behind the soil that makes this grove thrive.
Go ahead, Gordon!
Getting behind those controls on that machine. I grew up as a 6-year-old with one of those little dinky toys.
As an adult, I realize this is no toy. Once I got the hang of the controls, operating this machine was much more fun than I expected. In fact, I'm starting to consider a career change.
The processing of that soil, that's rarely found on the Keys. This place is laden with sand. If it's not sand, it's coral. So to produce soil like that in the middle of the Keys, it's a big find for me.
Kill it, Gordon!
All done? Mulch, precision, and fingers crossed, some amazing fruit.
Great job, Gordon!
Oh my goodness me.
How was that?
That was amazing, honestly.
So this is the first time you mulched, huh?
Oh my God. And this is it.
This is it. This is what eventually turns into.
Look at that.
We don't have a lot of soil in the Keys, so this is important for us.
What an amazing process, honestly.
Guess what we get from it?
Look at that. Oh my God, what a bounty. Seriously, is that for me?
That's for you, man.
Oh my goodness. Paul bangs on about the sea, and that's their farm. Well, I've got news for Paul, let me tell you. I found a farm. Honestly. Thank you, bud.
Hey, thank you, bro.
Continued success.
Thank you.
Patrick, what he's done, the resourcefulness, but more importantly, just what it produces. Exotic fruit like no other. And that is the key to winning this challenge at the end of the week. I've only got 2 days left before the final cook, and honestly, I definitely need to get a proper local fish on my menu. Now, I'm fairly certain that I've caught nearly every fish in the sea, but there is one fish in these waters called a grunt, which, come on, doesn't sound very appetizing, but they say it tastes phenomenal. Bear, good morning.
Morning. You made it.
Finally. Are we ready?
Yes, sir.
Good to see you, my man.
Dude, man, what's happening?
Absolute
see you.
pleasure.
His name is Bear, and he looks the part. A giant man with thick facial fur blowing in the wind. I hope the grunt don't have a fear of Sasquatch.
Shall we? Grunt, what's so special about the food? What do they taste like?
Really, they're pretty mild white fish, you know.
And they grunt because they grind their teeth?
And you'll hear them sometimes like, "Arr," you know, they'll grunt.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
That's hilarious.
Actually kind of liking it right here.
Yeah, excellent. Okay, what's first, Captain?
We're gonna use the squid right here for the grunts. Stick them on the hook. Just like that.
Great, excellent.
See if you can't catch two at a time, you know?
You never know. Man, I need some grunt. Come on, baby. Take it. There you go, got a bite already.
Oh, oh,
Come on, baby.
yeah, grunt.
Is that a grunt?
Nope.
Damn.
Oh, yeah, don't touch that one.
That's
Puffer
right.
fish, puffer.
Oh, it's a puffer.
Yeah.
I got off to a cracking start. Biting the very first cast. Wrong freaking fish. Man, not what we wanted.
Nope, nope.
Yep.
Ooh, there he goes. Come on.
Now this is a grunt.
There you go. Oh, that's a lane snapper there.
A land one?
Lane snapper. We gotta send him back.
Man. Is that a grunt?
And that's how you catch a grunt.
Seriously, I mean, really? Honestly? 3 different fish and you get the grunt.
Double grunt.
Can we keep those?
Yep.
How's that possible? You get 1 cast and bring in 2 grunts. Big Bear is hooking in 2 grunt at a time. What a grunt. Come on, man. Share the love, Bear. It's amazing the noise they make, though. You can hear them grinding their teeth.
Yep, yep.
Okay, Bear, can we swap sides? Let me go that side for a bit.
Hey, you get wherever
Yeah,
you're comfortable.
please, because
I'll come
this
right over
is
there where
crazy.
you're at.
People say fishermen are superstitious, but it is a fact that only one side of this boat is catching grunts. And sure enough,
Uh-oh. Now he might be in the game.
Yeah. Yes!
Perfect. Yeah.
That's a keeper, yes?
That's a keeper, yes, sir.
That's great.
Come on.
Is that a grunt?
That is a grunt.
That's a keeper.
Double grunt. Oh, that's a whopper.
Beautiful.
Old pork chop.
That's a lovely grunt.
grunts were coming in fast and furious, and in no time, I had enough for the big cook.
Woo!
Nice.
Oh, here he is. Here's a 4-foot barracuda right here.
Oh, wow. Look at that. That's a massive barracuda.
Bearer spotted a barracuda, and there's only one thing to do: catch it.
Using dinner for bait.
Luckily, I have a boat full of its favorite food, grunts.
Come on. And once he eats it, just let him swim off with it like 8, 9, 10 seconds.
Come on. Where's that beautiful barracuda? He's got
Drop
it.
it, drop 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 it. Let him eat it.
He came back. He's got it.
Come on. Just reel, reel, reel. Ooh, there he goes.
Man. Come on.
What happened? Oh. You lose it?
Damn. That was a big barracuda. I got too excited. Bear said, let it run, let it take it, let it run. And I didn't, so that was definitely the one that got away.
Well, we got our grunts, and let's get you back and got the perfect person to teach you how to cook them.
You.
Nope.
Who?
The pastor's wife.
Seriously?
Yeah.
The pastor's wife?
Yeah, she's supposed to be the best at it, so we'll see what happens.
So apparently the gruntfish is going to be critical for my final cook, and I'm about to meet someone who has real inside knowledge on how to prepare it. And trust me right now, I'll take anything to get a leg up on that Bubba system. Now, where is she? Sheena, such a pleasure to meet you.
Oh.
How are you?
Great. I've been waiting for you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Bear took his time. Oh, my goodness me.
Oh, my goodness.
First of all, it's a pleasure to meet you. I now understand that you are the pastor's wife.
We've been married going on 43 years.
I love that. What's the best way to the pastor's heart?
Through the grunts and grits.
Through the grunt and grits.
Through the grunts and
Gotcha.
grits.
Should I prep these? Ready?
Yes.
Grunts and grits is a traditional dish with strong roots in the Bahamian culture. And the recipe flows through Sheena's blood. Time to learn from a master.
These fillets are beautiful, by the way. Oh, my, look at that.
Ah, what are you doing?
Filleting the fish.
No, that's not the way we do it.
You said fillet the fish.
No.
Well, how do we...
You have to cut it in here.
Oh, you take the guts out first.
You do.
To take the guts out, but you don't.
Yes.
You don't want the fillets.
No.
Got my first big telling off for filleting that fish. She wants it kept whole. You do not mess with the pastor's wife. Let me tell you. Okay.
You know what's good? The eyeballs.
Oh, you want the eyeballs kept in?
Yes. You're gonna eat that too. Wow. These are called bird peppers.
Bird.
Because they're so tiny, put some salt in. Gotta put the salt. Okay, now you're gonna mash it. There you go. Until it gets all together for you to just take a little sniff.
Ooh, wow.
It's good.
That is sharp.
Good.
Bird peppers range from 50 to 100,000 heat units on the Scoville scale, which makes them 10 times hotter than a jalapeno.
Push it all the way up to the head. Make sure the head gets it because you have to eat the head.
We may actually hear this fish grunt again.
Okay, that's enough in there.
You sure?
You know how long I've been doing this? For a very long time. And guess what we're gonna do?
Lime juice.
That's lime juice.
Inside first.
Yes. There you go. Ooh, that's gonna be so good.
Normally we finish the fish with citrus and lemon at the end.
No. This is Sheena's way.
Sheena's way.
Sheena's way is the best way.
Ready?
Ready?
Straight in.
Yes. Okay. Just leave him in and let him fry.
That's it?
Yes, sir.
As the fish gets nice and crispy, it's on to the grits.
Wow.
Look at that.
I love that.
With the addition of some pigeon peas and pork fat, these are the darkest, richest grits I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, wow. That's lovely. And really starchy
Yes.
as well. The fat, the pork rind, and of course those pigeon peas. It doesn't look the best, but it does taste good. Wow. And no cheese?
No cheese. No cheese. No.
Okay, just-
Can't put cheese in pigeon peas and grits.
Honestly, I thought she was going to kick my ass when I told her I put cheese in grits.
No, sir.
And do a little spread like we do in the restaurant.
You keep.
Okay, now I'll get the fish
Then
out.
you'll get the fish. Oh, we got to squeeze some more lemon.
Just in there.
Just in there.
That looks beautiful.
That should have enough flavor now.
Oh my goodness me.
Oh, look at that.
Beautiful.
Guess what? You get to eat that.
You want to give me the eyeball?
Oh, yeah, come on. Can't leave without eating the grunt's eyeball.
I mean, Grunt's eyeball.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah, it looks like my granddad's cataracts.
Oh. How is it?
The thing wouldn't melt. It's just like this hard ball. Okay, this is the bit I've been dying for, seriously.
Gotta have it. Now you tell me that's not good.
Wow.
Do you taste the pepper?
I do taste the pepper. It's very hot though, isn't it?
Yes, that's what Bahamians are known for.
I love that Bahamian influence coming across the Keys. And that spice lifting the flavor of the gruntfish. It's very sweet, that fish. And so that chili just lifted it beautifully. Delicious, delicious grits, honestly. Wonderful fish. You've been amazing. Thank you. I'll see you the cook.
Did it? Yes.
And a nice little insight. I'm feeling like I'm getting underneath a bubba skin. Now, I'm no pastry chef, but there is one final iconic treat from the Keys that I've got to check out. Key lime pie. Now, I'm about to meet a guy who literally wrote the book on it. David.
Hey,
You good?
Jordan. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Good to see you, man.
Welcome to the Trap Yard.
Thank you so much. What an amazing place. I've got a big cook coming up at the end of the week, and I'm up against it, especially with someone like Paul. So I'm not too sure I'm going to do dessert yet, but I'm dying to know. This is where it was created, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is the birthplace of key lime pie. And everybody thinks about the meringues and, you know, making them real fancy. But to really understand it, you have to know that it started out as a working class dessert. The first pie was actually made by hookers.
Hookers, fishermen, or hookers?
Hookers, the fishermen. They used the long hooks to get the sea sponges.
Gotcha.
They'd spend several days out on the water, so they took certain supplies with them.
Right.
And just out of necessity, the blending of these ingredients became the delicious dessert we have today. You'd have your coffee cup, and you'd say, you know, we've got our Cuban bread that we had our sandwiches with. But what happens to it after a couple of days?
Yeah. Rock hard.
Rock hard. They don't want to waste it,
No.
so they crumble it up. So go ahead and crumble it up into the cups.
literally.
Just break it up.
So you start off with a cup full of crumbs.
Yeah.
Stop it.
So then once you have that in there, they had sweetened condensed milk. Because they
Seriously?
love the sweetened condensed milk in their coffee, and this was nutrition. Take that whole can and split it between the 2 cups.
Wow.
Then for the magic.
The magic.
So we have the key limes that grew naturally here.
Right.
So
So literally just in.
yeah.
This is insane.
One of the things about the key limes, they're juicier, they're more flavorful, they're more tart than the traditional Persian lime.
And
then stir it up.
It looks disgusting.
The acids from the lime are mixing with the milk.
But it looks grim. It doesn't look good, does it?
If you really want to amp it up, if you want to do it like the sponge fisherman would have, some wild bird eggs.
What?
Wild bird eggs.
Quail's eggs.
Oh, yeah.
Quail's eggs on top of that.
Yeah, so what they do is they crack the egg, they mix it in.
Damn. Serious?
Yeah.
And then stir again. This is insane. Honestly, I'm beginning to think Paul's pranking me with this one.
Once we have it stirred up good, the sponge fisherman would just sit in the sun.
God, now it looks worse. David. So in the sun to sort of curdle?
15 minutes, yeah. That way the lime juice, it'll cook the egg.
That's it?
That's it. Simple. So simple. You ready to lick the spoon?
I'm not too sure about that one. I've licked a lot of spoon, but not quite like this. Everything in that recipe just looked weird. The egg, that's the bit that got me. That's the bit that made me gag. But if it's good enough for a sponge fisherman, it's good enough for me.
Cheers.
Cheers, bud. It's actually good.
It is, isn't it?
It is good. Damn. It is really good. Honestly, that bread acts like a bit of a crust. It is good. Wow. The secret here is the key limes. They are bursting with flavor, packed with acidity. Thank you. I mean, really, seriously, thank you. Man, that was good. I'm not too sure if I'm going to use a dessert across the final cook, but I want to think of how I can use those limes in that cook-off. You've got me thinking. What I would love is some key limes, please. Ah, magic.
Cheers.
Cheers. From Sheena to David, keep it simple. Don't fancy-fy it. Otherwise, it's going to come back to bite you on the ass. $5 menu, but it tastes 5-star. That's the secret. I'm really understanding that now. One final hurdle. Me versus the Bubba system. I've got all the ingredients I could ever imagine. I'm ready. Bring it on. But I know Paul is not taking me lightly. He means business. Now, I've got to step up and fight back. Paul!
Gordon!
Paul's trying to psych me out by having us cook at the edge of the water. But this joke's on him. I've barely seen dry land all week.
Good to see you. How was your week?
Oh my goodness me, crazy week. A lot of it spent on the water, a lot of it underwater. Those lobsters, just the technique of tickling them.
They pretty big?
Man, but they move fast.
Yeah,
I mean,
I found a little baby one, you know, and everything. So I've you know, brought my own date.
it's not the size, Paul, it's what you do with it, right?
True.
Man. The time has come for me to pull out all the stops to beat the broad shorts of Paul and hopefully break my way into the Bubba system. The breadfruit, do you use much of the breadfruit?
Yeah, I got a piece for myself that I'm probably going to grill off.
Hold on. I'm grilling it off as well.
Well, but I'm doing it my way.
Okay. Man, these lobsters are so beautiful. So I've got a key lime and butter. I'm going to just start glazing these lobsters. Beautiful.
That's different. We're seeing that because we do our lobsters down here, these warm water lobsters.
Yes.
Split the middle.
Yes.
But I don't touch that meat. I don't want to make it tough. I stuff it and leave it in like that.
You said $5 menu. $5 menu. Elevated to 5 stars. Now you're stuffing your lobster. Come on, man.
But I mean, come on. This is just a technique.
You said don't get fancy. You've gone fancy.
That's not fancy. That's Key West.
What, stuffing a lobster tail? You said keep it simple, so I listened to you. Keep it simple. I'm just grilling mine.
That's simple.
Paul calls his lobster traditional. I think what it's really called is cheating.
Have a quick look.
It's nice. It's good.
It's nice. It's
good. You're getting some bounce.
Look at those babies. Come on, man. What I understood yesterday from the pastor's wife, Sheena, keep it hot, man.
Yeah.
Don't be scared of that. Those little bird chilies and the heat, the peppers.
Yep.
Again, I'm going to put my grunt fish in whole, those whole fillets into that sort of stew.
I've decided not to try and replicate Sheena's grunts and grits recipe. It may be the pastor's favorite, but it's hard to outcook a spouse. So I'm putting my own twist on this dish.
What's that technique you're doing there? What is that? You're rolling with a bottle of rum.
When I'm done, you can peel the skin back. There's only all the bones in there. The meat comes out clean.
Paul's got an arsenal of tricks up his sleeve. I'm telling you, this guy, he wants to beat me big time. What are you doing with it?
Grunt burgers.
A grunt burger.
Grunt burger.
What, like a little mini slider? I can't wait to see Sheena's face on that one.
Yeah,
Trust me.
I'm gonna stand behind you.
How you doing?
Well, I got part of the fire hot, part of the fire cold. You know, it's trying to find that perfect spot on here because we've got the wind blowing behind us off the ocean.
If there's one chef anywhere in the country who can handle the wind, it's you, young man.
For the first time, possibly in his life, the strong wind is not Paul's friend.
So I'm going to make a sort of chili crab. Paul, can you show me the best technique to get these claws?
Sure.
Please.
Yep. So,
what's that?
In the restaurant, we use this. You get this shell in your teeth?
Yeah.
No good, man. It'll break your teeth. So, one crack there, one crack there.
Gotcha.
Pull it off. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
I mean, these... Oh,
look at
that. Dude, that's lollipop, man. They're so full of meat. Give it a
Thank
shot.
you. Paul, you good?
Yeah, man, I got grunt burgers. I'm gonna crack a little bit of crab, maybe go sip on a little bit of rum and just, you know, kind of wait for you to get done.
I'm a little bit behind.
And the ocean has come up. You're looking a little wet over there.
Seaweed. Look at you, cool as a cucumber. Right, I'm so in the it's extraordinary. Outdoor with this humidity and insane heat, knee-deep in water, dredging through seaweed, he's laughing his head off.
Oh, we have a few guests coming through.
Hey, Paul.
The people who help me source ingredients throughout the week have arrived. But leading the pack, the man of the hour, Sheena's husband, the pastor.
How are you, sir? Good to see you.
Oh, good to see you. What's up, boss?
You good, bud?
Yeah, man, doing great. Yeah.
Sheena, he's turned the grunt into a burger.
Hey, don't believe what he tells you, Sheena.
No, that's not the way we do it.
A grunt burger?
No.
What's happened to the guy? Okay, let's go. Okay, ready to plate up? You good?
I'm ready to plate.
My God, that tide's coming in. Okay, my man. It's not how you start, how you finish. Look at that. I mean, that looks like a banquet fit for a pasta. Right, ready?
Let's do it.
Let's go, my man. Fingers crossed. Oh, my God, this seaweed.
You see, you like the water now.
I love the water, trust me.
This is going to tell
It's
if
the
you're
sun.
really going to be a Bubba, my friend.
Well,
Some lobster. Got to have some fun cooking in high tide with my good friend here. So what I have here is a lobster chilao, which is real traditional. Baked down, cooked tomatoes, onions, peppers. The grunt cakes, and please don't kill me, because I didn't want to fillet them, so I rolled them out. No bones, the meat comes out and it's delicious. I hope you enjoy. And then right there, I got some stone crab, little key lime mustard, got the knuckles in the juice. Enjoy.
I'm going to start off with those bountiful lobsters. They've been grilled with lemongrass butter. Finish with an amazing salsa. And underneath, local papaya, which I never thought I'd find. And then the sort of Bohemian influence grunt fish curry. And the starch inside that is that beautiful breadfruit. And then finally, at the end, I went sort of a little bit off-piste. I sort of caramelized the chili on the grill and made that amazing chili crab. Please enjoy. Yes?
Thank you.
Let's go, guys.
Thank you.
Man. Now that is a feast and a half, huh?
Man, a lot of pepper.
It's going to take some flavor to get a smile on that pasta's face, huh?
I'm telling you, man, he's going to be a tough nut to crack.
So between the grunt cake and the curry dish,
I'm a grunt cake fan right now.
Nah, I think the curry made it something completely different.
Do you like that or didn't
Oh,
like
I
that?
love it. I love it.
Yeah, I love the curry. Oh, I love the curry. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
which lobster dish do you like better?
I really like the traditional lobster.
That's heartwarming.
I feel like,
You know what I mean?
yeah, it kind of reminded me of home, you know, how we have it down here. I like the traditional lobster for sure.
Yeah, it's just a great meal.
Yeah, amazing. All the way around.
Hello, ready? Shall we?
I think so.
Huh?
Good luck, man.
Good luck, man.
You caught the lobster?
It was funny lobster, yeah.
She stole my lobster.
Still sticking with that one.
Oh, man. I hope you had a great lunch.
What a great meal.
Thank you. Pastor, over to you, sir.
Well, we had a lot of debate when it came to the grunts. But in the end, the curry won out. So this grunt and curry,
Nice job.
yeah, it won out.
Thank you. Sheila.
And then we had a lot of debate going on with the crabs. And Paul's crab won out. Yeah, it was like a real bubble crab. Yeah, real bubble crab.
Okay, so that makes it a 1-1.
I mean, this is unbelievable. But there is somebody beat somebody to the finish line just by a fraction. And that came down to the lobster. Oh my goodness. We had to go around and vote. And it's 7 of us, so somebody out of the 7 broke the tie. And it wasn't me. It's just unbelievable that our bubble was so good. Paul, we gave you the tiebreaker.
I thought you had it. They were talking crying and food. I was like, oh no.
Honestly, listen. This week for me wasn't about winning. This man's been amazing. The whole table has been amazing. But it was about becoming a Bubba. That was the most important mark.
Well, we got some news for you.
Oh.
Your food was so good. Chef Gordon Ramsay, welcome to the Bubba system.
Yes! That's the most important thing for me.
That's what it's about.
I had my Bubba chef license. Trust me, that's as good as winning a Michelin star on the Florida Keys. You guys have been amazing, and it's opened my eyes to what really is the Florida Keys. Honestly, congrats, man.
Hey, man, it was a pleasure.
Take care. Man, what an amazing week I've had, getting to dive deep into the culinary world of the Florida Keys. This week was such a learning experience. These locals use every ingredient found in the Keys to make dishes that feel like home, with the taste of a 5-star restaurant. It's as if every dish is flavored with the love and the pride they have for the Conch Republic. As for now, onto the boat and on to my next adventure.
Captain, where are we going to put this bird down? Well, actually, we don't have any permit to land you there. No permit to land? You will have to jump. Jump? Captain, seriously? There's no other way around. Okay, will you shout when it's safe to jump? And I'll tell you when. Oh my God. So here we go. Here, be ready. Early.
I'm here in Puerto Rico, a beautiful island of paradise that honestly, I don't think gets the credit it really deserves. But I suspect both the land and the cuisine here has more to offer than people realize. And honestly, I can't wait to explore it. I'm heading to meet a legendary local chef, Jose Enrique. This guy was born and raised in Puerto Rico, and boy, he's a force to be reckoned with. This is it. Let's go. Jose.
Yes, chef.
Good to see you, my man.
How you doing?
Oh, my Lord.
Jose Enrique is a culinary renegade, focusing on fresh Puerto Rican produce. After opening his first restaurant in 2007, he shot to the top. His restaurant, Contado, was listed in the top 30 best restaurants of the world by Food and Wine.
No, he said, meet me for lunch.
That's why we're here.
We're on a tarmac.
We're getting on this puppy right now.
Oh, my God.
We're off to Culebra.
Serious?
Yeah, you're gonna enjoy it.
Let's go, bud.
Good news, we're not dining on tarmac. Bad news, we're boarding a plane the size of a bread roll.
Turn the air conditioning on, man.
I think it's his second flying to Culebra. Stop it.
Jose is taking me to the small island of Culebra, just off the east coast of Puerto Rico. We're headed to Flamenco Beach, ranked one of the top 10 in the world. And while the scenery is lovely, the flight is not.
This better be a bloody good lunch. It's hard, cramped in those tiny planes. I'm not a big fan of them. But the last thing I was going to do is mention that to Jose. There, we go there.
In order to angle into the landing strip, you basically need to squeeze the plane between two mountains.
He said, my pants.
Welcome to Culebra.
Man.
I'm just glad to be back on terra firma after being terrified.
Go right this way.
But it's all worth it once we arrive, because in this place, life's a beach.
Well,
This is beautiful. I mean, really beautiful.
right?
Oh, my goodness me. This is paradise.
This is paradise.
Where's the restaurant?
Well, that's kind of a bit of a change in plan there, chef. We're gonna cook it ourselves. We got some beautiful mutton snapper. We're just gonna do a little ceviche.
We're not going to lunch. We're making lunch.
You're actually gonna fillet the fish.
Jose.
So, it turns out Jose's plan isn't to treat me to lunch, it's to have me make him lunch. And he's got all the ingredients there waiting for me.
This is it. This is our lunch.
it. This is it.
And look at that. But not just any ingredients, pristine. I mean, ingredients that are grown locally and snapper, literally fished 100 meters. It doesn't get any better than that.
Just fillet that out for me.
Gotcha.
We'll go and taste this, chef. Look.
So what is that?
Go at that. That's a chironja.
Thank you.
That's a mix of a grapefruit and an orange. You know?
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So in the tropics, there's tons of varieties. But being a colony for this long, you know, you kind of have to deal with basically importing things, because that's basically what ends up happening in this type of culture. Been importing, what, 80% of what we do.
Crazy.
And now, thankfully, would you see that turning around?
How important is that sustainability for you?
You know what, for me, as a cook, it means everything. When you stop the importing and creating jobs, you're creating passion for the land, you're creating something you're actually educating. It's the only way you're ever gonna feed yourself, you know? Without that, what do you do? You know, when things happen, like Hurricane Maria, for instance, some people were out of power for 6 months, 7 months. Restaurants had to close, and things get tough. People are hungry, and you're just trying to get whatever you can. Thankfully, after Maria, we've seen this resurgence. Farming came back with a vengeance, and you're starting to see a lot more produce come in.
Amazing.
Jose said that Hurricane Maria demolished the island, but it ignited a fire in the resilient Puerto Ricans to take back control.
Those colors are beautiful.
And start using what the land and sea provide to make the island more self-reliant.
Cheers, bud.
Salud.
Salud. That's delicious. That is delicious.
Thank you. So, Chef, this whole week, you're going to be meeting with a lot of friends who are actually at the forefront of this, bringing back their produce, bringing back growing things here in Puerto Rico. I want you to just indulge in everything they say and taste everything.
Yeah, yeah.
At the end of the week, we're going to be doing a little cook-off.
Are you competitive?
I am. I'm really ready for this.
Let's not kid ourselves. Jose comes across like this super chilled, laid-back surfer, but trust me, underneath that wave, there's a feisty, tenacious, determined, incredible chef there. So I have to raise my game.
So, pass this over. You're gonna start right now.
Right now?
Yeah. Here's my friend Tony. You're gonna go off and get some fish.
Him over there?
Yes, sir.
I'll see you at the end of the week.
Yes, Chef.
Don't be late.
Have fun.
Oh, my Lord. Tony!
Beautiful. Yep.
While it would be easy to spend the rest of the day relaxing on this beautiful beach, there's work to be done underwater. That snapper I just tasted is exactly what I need for my big cook. And legendary local spear fisherman Tony is the man who's going to get me within striking range.
Okay, Captain, I'm going to follow you. Which way?
We can dive right here in the ledge of this reef.
Gotcha.
If the current let us do that.
Gotcha. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, cool.
I'm a strong swimmer, but as I'm diving down, I'm literally being swept sideways.
We have a problem with the current. It's pretty strong, so.
Very strong.
Tony explains that the fish that normally swim above the reef are taking shelter from the relentless current. He dives deep down to check out some small caves where the fish find protection. I'm not joining him because we're free diving, with no supplemental oxygen. If I get trapped in one of those caves, it would be game over.
Gordon, how do we actually crab?
That's nice. That's good. I'll take it. A crab. Nice one.
King crab is a great catch, but I still have my heart set on that amazing snapper.
He's here. He's here somewhere. We're gonna find him. Let's see what happens.
Okay, good luck. So they came up with a plan. Tony goes down into the cave, flushes them out, and it's like a teamwork. I'm sat on top of it, and I dive and take them out.
Stardust, I'm here. That's a big snapper here. Over there.
Okay. Bingo. I started seeing these fish scupper from underneath that cave. I took my shot, and I got it. Woo! Yes! Thank God for that! Yes! Nice one! Woo! Finally. That was a big one down there as well. Good job, bud. I got one, he got two.
Teamwork made the dream work. And now, snapper is officially on my menu for the big cook. I have no intention of getting back on that tiny plane. Thankfully, Jose has arranged for some different transportation off the island.
Now that I've seen what this incredible ocean has to offer, Jose's going to send me into the forest, deep into that amazing jungle, for one of my favorite ingredients, coffee.
I'm headed to Utuado, in the center mountainous area of mainland Puerto Rico.
With no door, we're definitely not short of air conditioning, that's for sure.
After that crazy plane ride to Culebra, I was grateful to be in this helicopter, until I learned about our exit strategy.
Where are we going to put this bird down?
Well, actually, we don't have any permit to land in there.
No permit to land?
No, not at all. You will have to jump.
Jump?
There's no other way around.
Captain, seriously? All I want is a cup of coffee.
Yeah, seriously, my friend.
Okay, will you shout when it's safe to jump?
I'll tell you when.
Oh my God.
So here we go.
Here?
Be ready.
Okay.
I'm on my way to a coffee farm in the middle of the mountains of Puerto Rico. But the pilot does not have clearance to land. So he's asked me to make a hot exit, which is a technical term for jump out of a moving helicopter and hope you don't break any bones.
Be ready. I'm ready. Captain.
We're not as high as I feared, but I need to make sure I jump down safely and not up into a face full of deadly rotors.
We good? We're good to go.
I've just jumped out of a helicopter, and now I'm walking through Jurassic Park to find this coffee farmer. But I still can't say it's tougher than queuing at Starbucks.
Draco. Well, sir, good morning.
Hey.
Absolute pleasure. Oh, my Lord.
How are you?
What an amazing place. You good?
Yeah, great.
Now, Jose said you've got the best coffee.
I believe we have great coffee. It's organic.
The terrain is incredible because you've got this sort of climate in here where it's damp, humid, and...
It's actually awesome here. And especially this cluster here, just behind the recording studio. There's...
Recording studio?
Yes.
Stop it. They said meet Draco, but...
I do music. I do music.
Honestly, it is you.
Yeah.
Man, why didn't you say at the beginning?
Well, we're here for coffee.
The heartthrob of the 90s, the most popular boy band in the history of...
Latin music.
Latin music.
Yeah, Menudo.
It turns out my Puerto Rican coffee farmer is none other than Draco Rosa, one of the original members of Menudo, who then went on to co-write and produce some of Ricky Martin's biggest hits, like Livin' La Vida Loca.
And now you're producing coffee.
Yeah, we're producing coffee.
What a surprise, honestly. I'm happy to be here.
This way, yeah. Grab a basket.
Man.
We're gonna go pick, well, actually, you're gonna go and pick this.
Down there?
Yeah, I'm gonna, keep an eye on you from up here, all right? But make sure they're red, a nice burgundy. Something like this would be nice.
May I? Just as an example, thank you.
Yeah, that's a good example.
And why? And obviously, burgundy because of the sweetness, or?
Yeah, because then they're ripe, they're ready.
All right, down there.
Good luck. I'm here.
I came to see you for a cup of coffee. Not pick the freaking things. Straight down. Ooh. The red ones, yes?
Yes.
The darker the berry,
the better.
The sweeter the juice.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful, huh?
Oh, my God. And how long does this process take?
For it to be a full, mature tree, we're looking at 7 years, but we can start picking around 3-4 years.
Man, these little ants everywhere. What are they, fire ants?
Oh, yeah, you have to watch out. I'm sorry I didn't tell you that.
Man, they're everywhere. Bloody hell. You mentioned the recorder studio, and it sort of got me thinking. Are you still writing?
Absolutely.
Good for you, man.
Continue to write music. I don't produce many records anymore.
No.
I've been spending more time here, and it's been good for me. You know, serenity. You know, it's priceless. La vida loca.
Living.
Living la vida loca.
Exactly that, right.
on a farm.
What a surprise, honestly. Holy.
Okay, I think you got enough, Gordon.
You sure?
Yeah, you know, first timer, I think you rocked it. You did really well.
I've certainly been bitten by the coffee bug, as well as 3,000 fire ants. And now it's time to begin production. The first step is separating the beans from the skin.
Right.
So, you want to be careful with the family jewels.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you just got to be careful.
Yeah, don't hook up.
Yeah, you don't want to deal with that. And then we'll pour a little water. We should have water in here, right?
Yeah. So, off we go.
So here we go. Yeah, you pour away.
Gotcha.
Look at that.
Wow.
It's beautiful.
This machine does the trick. The crank pushes the berries through the pulper.
Man, look at those.
Eventually, we're left with these mouth-watering beans.
What a method. That's incredible.
But Draco warned me, there is a particularly painful risk with this method.
Like from 90, you almost got there.
Luckily, I have good reflexes, and this machine didn't double up as a nutcracker.
Beautiful.
And that's it, and then we'll put it out to dry al natural.
And it just bakes in the sun here?
Yeah.
So, how long does that process take to dry them?
It just depends, because we have rain, so
gotcha.
It can take a minute, you know, and you got to keep moving it.
So drying and then The exciting part, the roasting.
And you know, I'm proud of our coffee because it has a nice chocolate.
It does.
Aftertaste too.
Look at that.
Isn't that nice?
And how long will they be roasted for?
It depends on the batch.
Gotcha.
But we have a secret sort of formula for our roasting.
Top secret.
It is, it is.
That smells incredible.
Let's get a little taste of this. Cheers.
Cheers, my man.
Salud.
Salud. That's beautiful. There's no bitterness there, is there? There's just a beautiful, nice aftermath.
I'm glad you feel that, yeah.
Now, that's given me some thoughts. I've got the big cook at the end of the week. I would love just to take some of this coffee and introduce it somehow across the cook.
Awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You are living the life, aren't you?
Living it.
Congrats, man.
Thank you.
Honestly.
Thank you so much.
Amazing.
Cheers.
That coffee was exceptional. This final cook, if I'm going to use coffee, snapper, whatever I use, you know, let those ingredients shine because they are in a league of their own. Thank you, bud. Man, amazing. I've only got a few days before the big cook, but there's more that I want on the waters here. This time, I'm headed inland for some amazing river shrimp. But it's rainy season, and as I head into the forest to meet a shrimp fisherman, rainy season lives up to its name. Oh my goodness. Oh, hey! Yeah, that was crazy. I got caught in a storm.
It's an adventure coming up here, no?
Jose said you've got the most amazing shrimp.
Elias, our fisherman, is waiting for us, and we need to make it.
Elias is down there?
He's down there, yes. We need to make it to the river, and to make it down there is going to be another adventure. The rain's still on the mountain, so we can have a flood anytime.
With the clock ticking, my guide, Jorge, says we need to rappel quickly down to the river and be in and out as fast as possible.
Ready?
So, straight down we go. Okay. On wet rocks with no traction. Man, it's slippy. I hope I can keep my footing, because this is one hell of a drop.
Let's go for it.
If there's one thing for certain, your Puerto Ricans are tough, man. Okay.
Doing great. You can extend your legs a little bit more so you can be more comfortable.
Gotcha. I only want some shrimp. Rappelling down the side of a freaking cliff. You gotta have your wits about you, especially this deep into the forest. And the minute you see or feel rain here, trust me, this place could change in a heartbeat.
So slippery down here. So extend your legs, my friend.
Yes.
Yeah, and let that rope gently go. There you go. There you go. Nice.
Finally, I'm in a groove and feeling comfortable. Well, as comfortable as one can feel dangling on a sheer rock face.
You're doing great. Now you have the flow. So like a free fall.
Gotcha.
Release. Doing great. There you go. Nice. Pull away a little bit. Believe me, this is better than hiking down.
That's insane.
Doing great. Almost there.
Man.
Yes, big guy.
Woohoo! Man, that's crazy. Good job.
You need to keep on moving.
Sure. So, I made it to the end of my rope. Now, we just need to make our way to the river, where I'll get my hands on those coveted shrimp.
This is super slippery. So, I told you that the adventure doesn't stop.
Oh my God, stop it. Is that gonna take my weight?
Yeah, we need to cross here, and then we're gonna meet Elias in 10 minutes more.
Honestly, I think I felt less anxious dangling from a vertical rock face.
I will follow you.
How slippy is this thing? Seriously? All I want are for some shrimp. This thing's bouncing like mad. Thing's older than me. Thank I haven't eaten all day. Who knew that fishing for shrimp in a river could test a man's fear of heights?
Woo, we find our friend.
Elias!
Hi.
How are you? So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Too.
Now, Jose said you've got the best shrimp anywhere in Puerto Rico?
Well, I'm born here. I do it for living.
What's so special about the shrimp here?
Panama River is one of the cleanest of Puerto Rico.
Are they big shrimp? Are they?
Small, but tastes good.
Tastes good.
Yeah.
I have a big cook at the end of the week, and I'm desperate to get my hands on some.
Okay.
Please.
We're gonna start, I think, that way.
Out there?
Okay.
Now, this river now is pretty low, right? So
Yeah, it's good right now.
one thing we have to be careful of is how quick this place turns. Rainfall 20 miles away could turn this place into a death trap. So they're always looking, listening, waiting for signals. Got to get in, got to get out.
I'm gonna put this net right here.
Gotcha.
And you're going to move the stones.
Ah, so they're laying underneath the stone?
Yeah.
As we lift the stone, the shrimp hopefully will jump in the net.
Okay, that's it.
Right.
Right.
Gotcha. Try and get my footing first.
Yeah.
So I don't slip. Here?
Yeah. Move it.
We keep on moving more. The more we move, the better.
Gotcha.
Just more. Okay, that's it.
Enough?
There's no one in the net.
This is crazy.
Okay, right here. Ni una sola.
There's one in there, no?
No.
Man, what a hunt for a shrimp. Let's just remind ourselves, okay? Nope.
Tampoco.
Man, not the most elusive lobster in the world, a shrimp.
Okay. Oh, look at this. Oh, a big one.
Yeah, wow, there you go.
It's a big one.
Bloody hell, they're beautiful. It looks like a crayfish.
Chagara.
Chagara. Man, it's a very tough shell, isn't it?
That's a big one.
It's a start. We need some more. I've got a big cook, I need more than one shrimp. Let's go. 60-pound boulders for one shrimp, honestly. In a couple of hours' time, I'll be... Oh, my God. In fact, I'm already. Yes! Come on. Bloody hell. That's beautiful, huh? Look at that, baby. Man. They're beautiful and everything I was hoping for. Yes! Honestly, I think we've got enough there for the big cook. A tough shrimp. Nothing is easy in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, that's it.
Another stern reminder just how robust Puerto Ricans are. Come up. I don't want you getting swept out the current. Honestly, yeah, I've caught shrimp before, but not to that extent. It will all be worth it when these shrimp help me defeat Jose when we face off at the end of the week. Now, the final cook is just around the corner. And I know there's more bounty in these beautiful seas. So I'm headed back to the coast to try for a much bigger fish from deeper waters. Anthony, good morning.
Mr. Gordon.
What a beautiful place.
Yeah, nice to see
Nice
you,
to see you,
man.
man. You good?
Are you ready to go fishing?
I can't wait to go fishing.
All right, let's go.
Will that thing hold both of us?
Yeah.
How far are we going out?
Probably 1-2 miles around.
1 or 2 miles in that?
Yeah, right.
Anthony's like a plank of wood. You sure it's going to take our weight?
Hell yes. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's do this. Let's go, Captain. To find the big fish, we head out to sea in a tiny micro skiff that doesn't even seem big enough to be a life raft. Some big waves.
Yeah, this is surfing. How do you feel?
So beautiful.
But right here in the middle, this is the best.
Gotcha.
Because it's more deeper in this area. All right, so we always pay attention to bird activity so we can see if we find some mahi around.
So and they always spot them first, don't they, the birds?
Exactly.
Ironically, the best way to find the fish in the water is to look to the sky. Seabirds enjoy the same bait fish as the fish we're after. And the birds are easier to track on account of them not hiding underwater.
We're gonna throw a ballyhoo.
That's a bloody big bait, that.
Beautiful, right? Fish are gonna love it.
How big a fish?
50, 60 pounds, 100 pounds.
50, 60 pounds on this boat?
Yeah, man.
I'm still trying to understand, what would we do with a 50, 60 pound fish on that tiny boat, especially with the size of Anthony and I?
Throw in and put it in the water.
Yep.
and then open the spool.
But I'll consider myself lucky if I actually have to contend with that problem. Now, it's time to start trolling and see what these waters have in store for us.
And do the fish move this fast?
They can go more faster than this.
Really?
Yeah. Wow. King mackerel, wahoo.
Wow.
Yellowfin tuna.
That would suit me perfect for the final cook. Please.
Yeah.
Come on, big boy.
Let's do it. Let's get it.
Let's do this.
I don't see any bait jumping yet, but that's what we're looking for.
Yes. Come on, baby.
Where's the bait, Dad? Where's the bait?
Come on, baby.
We just need one strike.
Just one. Look. Hey, look, got toes. Everything's crossed. Look, everything's crossed.
Come on, fishing.
We were looking for birds, spotting the bait fish, and that's where the tuna and the snap, that's what we were feeding. Couldn't spot the birds, no bait fish jumping. Trust me, it's not good news.
On the east side, you see the big rock right there?
Go there.
Right on that rock is full of life.
Full of life.
Let's see.
Come on, fish.
Our first location was a bust, so Anthony decides to move to another of his regular hotspots.
Oh, you see fly fish right?
Yeah, just here.
Bait them here. Come on, baby.
Come on, baby. Hot spot right here. I'm confident the next 5 minutes we're gonna get one. Come on, man. We got this.
Just one strike.
Oh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, you got a fish.
Yes. Boom.
I'm off the coast of Puerto Rico, desperately trying to catch a big fish. And just when it seemed all hope was lost,
boom.
Oh, you got a fish. Oh, that rock, hold it, just look right there.
Yes. Come on, fish.
Keep with it, really.
Now. It's gone. It's gone. Yeah. That's why it's called fishing. It's not called catching.
See, like this time we don't have any luck.
But it was a great morning.
Yeah.
Really good. I would love a fish for the end of the week. Is there any chance you can go back out, please?
I can come back tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning?
Yeah, tomorrow morning I can get some ahi, tunas.
That'll be amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Captain.
Thank you.
Well done, bud. Damn, what a shame. Anthony is the real deal. Today, nothing. Tomorrow, he's gonna bring it home. Now the big cook is almost here, and I need some delicious vegetables. But I only want vegetables that are grown locally. So I've come to an amazing organic farm. What the hell?
Rocco.
Really?
Dale.
Vamos. Rocco.
Good morning.
Oh, Gordon.
Hi.
Hi.
This is beautiful.
Thanks. Hard work.
Nice to see you, sir.
Jan, my name is Jan.
Yeah, nice to see you.
Hi, I'm Soleil.
Soleil.
Welcome to El Hosco Bravo.
Thank you.
Sule and Ian are pioneers of Puerto Rican sustainability. Along with their eco-friendly business partners, 2 giant oxen.
And they said that the vegetables here, number 1, organic.
Yeah, we are very conscious about taking care of the soil and the entire environment around.
Right.
Yeah.
I had some chef friends that came to the island back in 2017 to help on the back of the rebuild. How devastating was that for you with the hurricane?
We lost everything. Every crop that we had here, we lost it.
And how long did it take you to get back in terms of back on your feet?
The gas work was not getting to the island, but we were able to plow with our multi-task mini tractor. 5 weeks after the hurricane, we were harvesting the first vegetables.
They were heartbroken 3 years ago. And like Sula said, we didn't need gasoline, we didn't need electricity. We got back in our fields and we started plowing. So what does that tell you about Puerto Ricans? Respect, right there.
We have here Hosco and Caramelo.
Hosco and Caramelo.
And Caramelo. Yeah, they are our friends, they are our partners.
Yes.
Teamwork. We are preparing this plot. We are going to plant here root crops.
So we're going to plow the field first and then sow the seeds?
Yeah.
How do we steer these beautiful beasts?
You have to be careful when you go to the side of the oxen.
So they can see you?
Yeah.
Not right directly behind?
They are very good animals.
Right.
But they can get a little bit nervous.
Gotcha.
This is similar as riding a motorcycle.
Right.
Go this way, the plow will go down.
Oh.
If you bend the plow this way, the plow will go up.
Right.
But you have to keep a straight line.
What's the lingo? How do I talk to those beautiful oxen?
You have to throw them kisses.
Kisses?
Yeah.
And they move?
Yeah.
Okay.
Vamos.
So keep that straight.
Vamos.
Nice.
Gotcha.
Vamos.
You have done this before?
No, never. Man, they move fast, don't they? It's hard to keep it straight, isn't
Vamos. Josco, caramelo. Vamos.
it? I mean, that's a DUI right there. Look, honestly.
In true Puerto Rican fashion, Ian and Sule are making me work hard.
Wait, stop. How the do you turn them around?
Pull the plow this way. Yeah.
But it's worth it for some of the best produce on the island.
Remember the kisses.
Vamos.
Gotcha. Oh,
Sube. Sube.
Yeah.
Josco, caramelo, sube.
Oh,
Caramelo, sube.
oh.
Sube.
Aguántalo ahí.
I was quite impressed. Last thing I wanted to do was a Z plan across the field.
Vamos, vamos.
They are the tractors. You are just the driver.
Yes, a little bit of a bend to the right, but hey, I'll take that any day. Man, what a task. Is that straight enough?
Yeah, I think it's good to me.
Please, sir, may I have some vegetables?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
Yeah?
We are going to harvest now some cassava.
This is beautiful, honestly.
Look at this, look at this.
Okay, so there's the first yucca there. That's so beautiful. Wow. Look at that. That is beautiful.
These are the sweet potatoes.
Is there a fridge I can go and stand in? Do you have a fridge here now? No. We don't have weather like this in Scotland.
I know.
We have some great potatoes, but we don't have weather like this. I've picked many a vegetable, but I've never worked that hard for them, let me tell you.
Mira, mira. This
Oh
is
my
a big
Lord.
one.
Bingo. Right there. My parents, you know, when we were 12, 13 years of age, we used to go potato picking as part-time jobs.
So we're going to the red okra.
Red okra to finish it off, but not in this heat. Oh my
These
God.
are like the
Look at that one.
perfect size.
Oh, look at that. My God, that is beautiful.
And okra give food and food and food, you know.
Same plant, just continues to grow.
Sí.
Amazing.
Let me see your hands.
So,
Beautiful hands.
oh my God.
All humans should have it.
Exactly. My mum always said, a piece of dirt won't hurt. Getting this knowledge and these incredible ingredients, vital ingredients, I'm hoping gives me the edge for that final cook because this is on a different level. This week's been a huge eye-opener. This island came together on the back of that devastation. What an example.
Now it's time for me to harness some of this Puerto Rican spirit and use it to beat Jose.
Jose!
Chef.
My man!
How you doing?
Oh my God, what a week.
Yeah?
What a week, I made it.
Chef,
Man.
you gonna take those shoes off or something? Huh?
Do you know what I'm worried about?
What?
Getting my feet burnt. Seriously?
Don't do it. I'm used to these things.
You're
These are
used to-
tough feet.
Yeah.
You know, keep yours covered.
So, the competition has already begun. First event, mind games. And, unfortunately, Jose is in the lead.
My man. Right, I'm gonna get my pork on. Now I'm gonna take some of that coffee and get that on a rub with the pork shoulder.
I'm gonna start my stew. I'm gonna do a fish stew.
I love that.
And I'm gonna put a little bit of taro root in here as well.
Nice. And that's gonna act as like a starch, right?
Yeah, that'll be the starch, and it'll just make everything a little bit more dense.
Yep. I'm gonna get the shoulder on. This
Wow.
is marinated in that coffee. I'm gonna sort of just grill that, get that flavor in there, and then get that into the pan.
That's beautiful.
Got the smell of that coffee searing in there like that. I mean, literally amazing. Now look at that. Tony came up absolute trumps. A queen snapper.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
my
yeah.
God, that is beautiful. So how are you starting the stew? What's the base?
Onions, peppers, and garlic. That's a holy trinity for us, you know?
Right.
I'm actually gonna add, which I've never done before, I wanna add plantains, ripe plantains.
Is this a dish from the restaurant?
No, this is a dish I'm making for you.
Hold on a minute, you haven't done this before?
I really have never done it, but I figured we could even out the playing field, you know?
Yeah. You can't.
Jose comes across all relaxed, but he's putting twists on his traditional dishes.
It's a little achiote over here.
This man means business.
What's going on there, chef?
So I've just stuffed it with some lime, grilled some lime, some onions, seasoning, and then going to throw this on the grill and then literally sort of grill it, get the marks on there, and then grill it off.
Beautiful.
But that is a beautiful fish. Look at the size of that thing.
Yeah, beautiful.
And Tony said they come bigger than that as well. Oh, my God. That is stunning. So what do you do with that fried fish after that? Where does that go?
I'm just going to take it off, put tons of local oranges and limes.
Nice.
And that's it. Just squeeze it over the top, you're ready to go.
Love it, love it, love it. And that's a staple?
No, I just came up with it now. I've never done it before.
You're pulling out all these little tricks out of your bloody party.
I've never done it before, chef.
Yeah, right.
How you doing over there?
Running a little bit behind.
That's island time. You've done your job so well this week that you have already got the island time down. It's awesome.
And then my freshwater shrimp, I blanched them, I'm gonna brush them. This time with a little red mojo.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow, chef.
Exactly.
You got your Spanish thing down and everything. You're killing it, chef. You're doing such a great job with this
Fingers crossed,
Puerto Rican thing.
What's gonna kill me here is the heat, man. Oh my God, seriously.
So I'm gonna start my last dish,
right,
which is seti.
Seti.
C-E-T-I, seti.
Seti.
Yeah, and it's from this area. That's a seti, chef.
Yeah. Yeah, they come out of the city, go up to the fresh water.
Correct.
It's only like 6-7 week season.
Correct.
Quick fry.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Where'd you get them from?
They're actually from here, Arecibo.
And why didn't you tell me about it at the beginning of the week? I would have gone.
Well, chef, I had to have something. I mean, I'm giving you everything. The mountains, Tony, you've got in everything, you know?
They are beautiful, by the way. Man, it's a huge delicacy. Huge. Jose, he brought his A game. He brought those beautiful, tiny little sete, the sort of the prize of the ocean. Very short season, but an amazing taste. So he's not holding back.
I wonder what other surprises he has in store.
I'm done. I mean, I'll wait on a couple things, but since you're, taking up your time nicely, island time, I'm gonna go check the waters. There's a nice little pond over there. I'm gonna check it out.
Stop it. Seriously? Dip your toes, man. Oh, my God. Seriously, honestly. Would you like some coffee or tea or?
I'll take maybe a beer.
Man.
Beer would be better.
Whew.
Chef!
What?
It's beautiful.
Beautiful. Meanwhile, back at the ranch. Seriously? I'm up to my eyeballs in it, and he disappears for a swim. Now that's confidence, right there. Man. You good?
Beautiful.
He's more laid back than a frickin' ironing board.
It's beautiful, chef. Did you wash my dishes and things?
Yeah, I did. I kept an eye on the fish tails.
Thank you, chef. You good? You need me over there? You want me to give you a hand?
Yeah, I'll go. I'll start playing in 2 minutes. I'm running around like a blue-ass fly, and he's asking me, hey, do you need some help? I mean, the only thing he didn't do was go for a surf. Now, that would have really pissed me off. Go for another swim, man. Huh? Come on, bud.
Buena. ¿Qué tal?
Hi, guys.
¿Cómo están?
Welcome. We good?
The locals who've helped me out this week are here. And it's time to find out if my hard work or Jose's native knowledge will win over our guests' hearts.
Final touch. You said keep it citrus.
Chef, this looks beautiful,
Keep
chef.
it alive. And more importantly, keep it Puerto Rican. Man, that was the toughest ever.
That was the easy part.
Oh, boy. Beach service. Here we go.
It's time to serve the locals who helped me throughout the week and see if what I'm serving is enough to beat Jose on his own turf.
I'll give you a quick insight to the dishes. A beautiful light ceviche, something that's taken from land and sea, right down to the half orange, half pink grapefruit to give it some zest. After that, this one here is my braised pork shoulder, marinated in that beautiful coffee. The rub, ancho chili, coffee, and then seared and cooked. And then finally, queen snapper, grilled with the most amazing vegetables that were handpicked. Onions, lemons, beautiful fish. Thank you. Seriously.
It's beautiful, chef. So, I made here, estos son los seti. Basically, I messed around making it a little bit like if it was Spanish, but mix it with con mojo criollo. And basically, it's a caldo santo, right? So it's a fish stew in coconut. And then over here, la sama, mutton snapper and pan-fried. And basically, it's a turmeric and cilantro rub.
Beautiful. Gents, dig in and enjoy.
I'll be handing out money in a little bit. Just sure votes go my way.
Enjoy.
Okay, all right, I'm in. Wow.
That's really good.
Pretty good. Man, they're digging in, aren't they?
Yeah.
They are digging in.
No, it's more fishy.
It's fishy.
Yeah, definitely.
No, but this stew, nuts.
Man, that's a table of tough critics, right?
Yeah, yeah. How do you feel?
I mean, you just want to do the best with the ingredients, right?
Yeah, I mean, look at his, that's not a nice face. I think he just tasted something that's yours.
That's amazing.
It's really good, my friend.
Oh my God. That one over there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, that's nuts.
Let's go and find out, shall we?
That's Chef.
I think we know who the winner is. Yeah, absolutely.
Happy faces?
Yes.
6 amazing dishes, right?
Absolutely.
Fingers crossed I did those incredible ingredients proud. Let's talk about ceviche.
And the settee.
And the settee. Tony, my man.
It was a hard decision for me, but for me, the ceviche was a little bit better.
Ah.
It was really good, my friend.
Right.
There you go, Chef.
Thank you for that.
There you go.
The stews?
Everything was pretty amazing, but man, the caldo santo, wow. Killing it, right?
Yeah.
The coconut flavor and everything with the fish, wow.
Just because it feels natural here, Chef. Don't feel bad. It's just there's coconut. It was made easy for me, you know? Yeah.
Okay.
So, it's 1 vote for the local and 1 vote for the Scots. Now, it's down to Jose's mutton snapper versus my queen snapper for the win.
Finally, fish.
Hands down, knockout punch. I mean, for me, fellas, we all agree. The queen, Cartucho. Spectacular.
Good job, Chef.
Spectacular.
Man, trust me, I've had the week of a lifetime and sort of understood how strong the island really is. For me, it's not about winning here in Puerto Rico because think what they've been through, think what they stand for. This week for me has confirmed that the actual work starts before it arrives in your kitchen. And that's why I fall in love with Puerto Rico. Thank you. Take care and God bless. Best wishes, guys. Thank you. Puerto Rico's been a wonderful adventure, exploring both land and sea. But the biggest takeaway for me is the understanding of that incredible Puerto Rican spirit of resilience that's really helped reshape its cuisine and this gorgeous island. And now for me, on to my next adventure.
Bloody hell. Look what's happening to the road down here. It's disintegrated literally into a river. Look at that. The actual bridge is filling up with water as well. I've never seen a river running across the bridge and a massive river running under the bridge. Look at that river down there. Holy mackerel. Don't want to hang around here long, trust me. Otherwise, I'll be toast.
This is the untamed corner of Hawaii, the Hana Coast.
I'm 2,500 miles out in the Pacific, on the Hawaiian Islands, exploring Maui's rugged Hana Coast. It's home to an incredible culinary culture. Here, Hawaii's staggering array of unique indigenous ingredients rub shoulders with exotic foods brought here by immigrants from across the world. I've heard the results are mind-blowing, and to find out firsthand, I'm meeting trailblazing local chef Sheldon Simeon.
So excited to be here. Look at this coastline.
Yeah, this is amazing, right? Voyagers came here using the wind, the stars, the birds, and they found this magical place.
A Appropriately, for the home of surfing, Sheldon's been making waves with his modern spin on classic Hawaiian dishes. His 2 restaurants showcase the best of the island's diverse, multicultural cuisine. And trust me, there's a lot more going on here than chucking pineapple on a pizza.
Everyone's not really from Hawaii. Everyone had to come from somewhere. My grandparents came from the Philippines when they were just teenagers. The trade winds brings all these different cultures and they kind of seamlessly melt together.
What does this part of the island mean for you, food-wise?
The families that live here, they don't have the convenience of going down to the local supermarkets, so they get everything from the ocean, of foraging from the mountains. Everyone knows where the refrigerators are, and they're right in the rocks.
So we are on uncharted territory right now. This is off the beaten track.
Yeah, well, we're excited to show you, and you got a lot to see and a lot to discover. And we're gonna start right now, Chef. We're gonna meet some foragers.
Are these your boys?
These are my boys.
Hi, guys.
Ina and Alan are the kings of harvesting Hawaii's unique sea life. They're going to show me where their bounty's hidden.
Jane, jumping in the water? Yeah, where do we start?
Right up.
down here? Okay, I'll follow you.
All right, Chef, I'm gonna leave you guys to it.
Thank you.
Together, spiky sea urchins, the guys carry everyone's favorite rhyming tools, homemade prongs and old chef's tongs, as well as blades to prize shellfish from the rocky shoreline.
That current's strong now. Oh, man. This is insane.
A recent downpour has cut visibility to almost nothing, so I'm really struggling. Lucky for me, the boys have found a sixth sense for seafood. Alan finds sea urchin, or vana, and Ina bags a delicious spiny lobster.
Look at this. That's incredible. Man, that was tough. Oh, yeah. Great job. A tough snorkel. Visibility's difficult, but what a bounty of ingredients. Sheldon, that was magical in there. Huh?
Well, I'm nice and dry here on the beach. You guys got some stuff, huh? Awesome.
Oh, no, it's a great job.
You guys got some sea urchin, some lobster, some vana, and some opihi.
Yeah, I'm dying to taste those things.
And I'm not alone. Opihi are a protected species that can only be harvested above a certain size. So I let the boys take care of that delicate task.
Guys, thank you. Good to see you, bud. Great job.
Mahalo, guys.
Thank you.
Good fun.
You guys have fun? Decent-sized lobsters, huh?
Yeah, so in Hawaii, it's all spiny lobsters. They don't have the claws, and...
No.
How about we say we taste some of this opihi?
So how would you cook them? Would you grill them?
You would grill them, but I like them just actually like this.
What, raw like this?
Raw like this. So take another one. I actually got some hand-picked salt here.
Wow.
You can see that it's stained from the lava rocks. But we'll take the smaller one and then kind of use that as a shucker.
Oh, I see.
To get it out.
Gotcha. And then the whole thing goes in?
The whole thing goes in there.
That as well? Everything?
All of it, Chef.
Cheers, bud.
Cheers.
Yeah, they're delicious. Well, you can taste that sweet, crunchy, creamy flavour.
Yeah.
And all that natural saltiness, not just the seawater, but your salt, just lifts that to another level. That's delicious.
It's only a small little part of what Hawaii is.
Right.
There's a lot to discover. And the first indigenous food were from the Polynesian that came and found the islands.
Right.
And then the next influx of people, like my grandparents, who came to work on the sugarcane fields and brought all their different culture.
So if you look at the base of the DNA of Hawaiian food, it's a melting pot.
Every time somebody leaves their marks, it's one layer of deliciousness that's added to it.
As the latest arrival on these shores, I'm dying to add to the melting pot. And Sheldon tells me I'll get a golden opportunity.
I've set up this feast that we're gonna feed the locals here, and you're gonna cook for them.
Wow. So a big feast at the end of the week for these families.
Yeah, and bring a little bit of your history to it.
Sounds fascinating, thank you. I'm about to start this incredible journey, but if this is what the beginning's like, can you imagine what kind of treat I'm in for by the time we get to the end of the week?
If I'm going to add a pinch of my Scottish heritage to this Hawaiian banquet, I've got to come up with something better than haggis on a pineapple ring. I've definitely got my work cut out. So I'm hitting the island's coast road for inspiration. But I've got to be careful, this road hits back.
One of the most dangerous drives anywhere in the world. Really tight, windy roads. Add the rain to that, and you're in hot water.
Apparently in the sunshine, the views are breathtaking, but Maui is one of the rainiest places on Earth. So I think I'll be doing more hydroplaning than sightseeing this week.
Flooding everywhere, and look, bits of trees floating down the road.
The roads are so slippy. All this heavy rain makes me think of two words: British summertime. I need a pit stop.
Now, they say that the Huli Huli Chicken Shack is one of the most sought-after sort of roadside dishes to pick up en route. So, this is it. And I'm dying to see what all the fuss is about.
With its sauce created by a Portuguese-American local using his mother's recipe. Huli Huli chicken is a typically cross-cultural dish. The main man here is a local legend known as Uncle Russell.
They look incredible. Now, everybody's talking about this chicken. What is so special about it?
Well, you know, the huli is a Hawaiian word for turn. Watch this. Did you see that?
I missed it.
That's a huli.
That's a huli.
When you do it again, what do you get? Huli huli.
Huli huli.
Yeah, huli huli chicken is a barbecue chicken Hawaiian style.
The color there already. Is it brined? Did you marinate it?
What we do, we marinate it with Hawaiian salt, and we let it sit overnight, and then we put our secret sauce on there.
Round the smell?
Yes.
But there's a secret combination there you're not going to share with me, are you?
No, of course not.
Bloody hell. That's intense. This is beautiful.
Nice.
I love the way you're caramelizing that. Can I just say, I mean, the power of this grill is extraordinary.
You
Also,
look like a natural there. You sure you don't want to stay and help me cook the rest of this chicken?
I'd love to, but I've got a long journey. What is that, window cleaner?
No, we put our sauce in there and we...
Is there alcohol in there?
No, but it should be. And then these birds are ready to come off. I really appreciate the free labor.
I don't mind helping, but I got a busy day ahead of me. What's the secret behind this chicken?
The secret is to go slow.
Go slow.
To take your time. I know you're in a rush, Gordon,
Yes.
but you just need to slow down because in Hawaii, we go on Hawaiian time. You want to try some of my chicken?
I'd love to, yes, please. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
And when you're hiring, yeah, I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay? Wow. Talk about dinner with a view. You don't need a knife and fork for this. The color of those wings. Delicious. I've seen chefs that have spent $1,000 on the most expensive rotisseries that have got nowhere near the flavor in the chicken that I've just experienced.
Tasting the trade winds come to life in this Portuguese-inspired Hawaiian dish has really got me thinking about how I might put my spin on the feast at the end of the week. The sun's back for now, but I've no time to tan like a rotisserie chicken. I need to crack on exploring the island's food for my feast. So, Sheldon's arranged for me to meet Kimi Werner. She's a chef and a world-class free diver, only in Hawaii.
Now, they say she's one of the best divers on the planet. This lady can hold her breath for up to 5 minutes. And for me, the exciting part is that she's going to teach me how to hunt right down there. And I cannot wait. I can't believe the color of this.
It's so gorgeous.
Oh my God.
Kimi's taken me to the fishing grounds 15 miles along the spectacular Hana coastline. Freediving with no air tanks makes me nervous, but I'm pumped, which is only going to make it harder to hold my breath.
The secret of controlling that breath, I mean, you do it for just under 5 minutes as a novice. What's the fast track secret?
Above all, it's relaxation. If you can turn yourself into a docile stingray, this is in the bag. Don't wait until you think you're gonna die and then you need oxygen.
No. So
to do the job, we need to be calm.
if I see a shark, trust me, that's gonna be hard for me to stay calm.
Just kind of nudge it.
Nudge.
Just nudge it.
Just nudge it.
Gently hold your ground. You're good at that, right?
Yes, but
Gently holding your ground.
on top of the water, not underneath. Are they around this time of year here?
I mean, yeah. What's the ocean? Okay, so this is going to be your tool.
Yep.
So this is your trigger mechanism, obviously, and when you see a fish, you're gonna look right down your shaft. Pull trigger.
Gotcha.
Try not to take a shot unless you feel this buzz in your finger. You feel this natural instinct. You feel this confidence that just says, I've got this. If there's any question in your mind, do not take a Hail Mary because you're just gonna scare away the whole school of fish.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I've heard sharks can sense fear. Right now, I must be lit up like a neon sign at a roadside diner. And I'm dish of the day. Spearfishing in Hawaii, I'm like a fish out of water. Thank God I've got freediving champ Kimi for a guide. She makes it look so easy. Damn, she's good. Despite my fetching camouflage, I can't hit a thing.
You're that close. That close. Don't get frustrated.
Oh, man.
Like, really, you're almost there. That was a good fish, too.
How do you keep your breath under such control? Because you're holding on to the seabed, you got the spear in the other.
And the current is pushing you back and forth the entire time. So it's a lot of work.
Man. Right, here we go.
That was awesome, though.
Right, hold my breath. Line up my sights. This is just like shooting fish in a barrel, a very big Pacific Ocean-sized barrel. Bingo!
Awesome!
A beauty. I held onto the rock, bent around the corner, just waited for him to pop up.
Oh, that was awesome.
Whew. I don't want to come out. Amazing. Honestly. What a teacher. It makes you want to live underwater. It's that exciting. You don't want to come up. I want to go back again.
This is an enanui.
Enanui.
Yes.
And did you grow up eating fish like this?
My dad would go spearfishing to put food on the table, and this is one of the main fish that he fed us.
How cool. Beautiful. So you could literally eat this raw?
We always would eat this fish raw. This fish eats a lot of seaweed, and so it tastes different all on different parts of the island depending on what type of seaweed is growing there.
Thank you. Wow.
Can you taste that?
That was delicious. And it does taste a little bit seaweed, a little bit salty.
A lot of times we add seaweed for flavor.
Yeah.
With this fish, it's already pre-seasoned.
Thank you.
because of its diet.
I mean, it was like the perfect trip to any fishmonger you'll ever go to in your entire life. I didn't think it would taste that good, and my God, without any dressing, without any chili or any soy. And so that's got me thinking now, you know, do I make this feast predominantly around the fish locally, or is it meat right now? Honestly, I'm sport for choice.
One thing's for sure, a fish that seasons itself is a new one on me. If only it could catch itself and cook itself, I'd be laughing. But with my feast now just 3 days away, it's time to widen my search for some incredible ingredients. So I'm going to meet a local farmer who's an expert in Hawaii's most famous native dish, poi.
Wade, good morning.
Oh, what's up, bro?
The king of poi. Good to see you, bud.
Oh, yeah, good to see you.
Absolute pleasure.
Now we blood brothers.
Now we're what?
We're mud brothers.
Mud brothers. Thank you. How long every day do you spend in that mud bath?
3-4 hours a day.
And these are...
Yeah, enough question already. Get your ass in there.
Poi is made from taro plants, which were first brought to these islands by the Polynesians around 1,000 years ago.
It's slidey. It's like a mud bath.
The mud is pretty tough to deal with, much like Wade's laugh.
Come on.
But he's going to be showing me taro picking, which requires a special skill.
You know karate?
Yes.
Oh, side kick.
Side kicking?
Yeah.
So you put your foot down first?
Yeah, and then you heel. Heel toe. Yeah, and you push them under, eh?
Why are you doing that?
Because otherwise it will break inside. Then you got only half the taro.
Gotcha.
Then you got to dig with your hand.
This is true. So you're using the base of your heel to snap the roots?
Right. Come on, bud, let's go.
I know. I'm trying to get
the... It's that hard, bro.
I'm trying to get the mother one here.
Step up. Hey, go like this. Push them. Put your toe open.
So you put it between
Put
your toes.
And just step them, knock them over. Push them. There you go, bro. You want to make a farm out of you yet, bro?
And pull up with the roots, right?
Yeah, and you always wash them, rinse them, rinse them. That's correct. Clean them good now.
Look at the colour of my toes, man. What have you done to me?
You know the people, they pay big money for mud bats. You get in free, bro. That's enough. That's planning.
What a technique, though. That's amazing.
We karate chops our taro from the mud bath, but they're a long way from becoming poi. First, they must spend a few hours in Wade's steamer. At least there, they can't hear his laugh.
Obviously, if the skins are nice and warm,
right,
they come off relatively easy, right?
Right. Just like a potato.
And what would you eat it with?
Corned beef.
Right. It's almost like your mashed potato, then.
Right.
Yeah?
Right. That's why this is the main staple food of Hawaiians.
Yeah. Packed with starch. Is it healthy?
Oh, yeah. You can eat 9 pounds of poi a day.
Stop it.
And don't get fat.
Stop it. You've hardly got a six-pack. So we steamed them, we've cleaned them. What do we do next?
Now we go this side.
Peeling these with you reminds me of peeling potatoes with my grandma.
I don't look like her, huh?
No, but you sound like her. So what happens next? What is this contraption?
It's a corn grinder, you call it.
We put them in there.
And then you hold it on the top here. You just press. You go slow. Then every now and then you grab a little water.
Gotcha.
And then you push them all the way down till you hit. There you go. Coming out.
That's it there. Look at it. It's like this big, thick, gloopy lava.
That's poi cream. Instead of ice cream.
Poi cream.
Poi cream.
Now, please tell me, is that done? Are we ready now?
Nope. Not yet. One more thing.
Stop it.
Box them in like that. Box them in now. Boom, boom. Smash your hand now. In. There you go. Hey, that's the goal. That's what kupele means. Box it. There, you hear that sound? Yes, sir, Ramsey. Now you feel them, bro. See? Even I get in there, bro.
But it feels like you're slapping somebody's ass.
Whatever it takes, bro.
After beating the poi within an inch of its life.
But you did good, bro. You did real good, bro.
Last time I saw a bucket like that, I was about to wallpaper and paste my mum's kitchen.
You know what? You can use this too, bro. This thing would stick.
The poi is finally ready to taste.
You love it, right? I can tell you're not saying a word.
I'm just... Because I'm lots of words. What... Can we season that with salt and pepper? And...
You can do whatever you want, but not over here. That's sacred. Grandma will turn over in her grave, but we don't want that to happen,
I do not want that to happen. Do you think this would work in a dessert?
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. We eat everything, bro.
Good job, bud. Been an absolute pleasure. Good to see you, bud.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Ahui ho, aloha.
Ahui ho, hahaya. I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place right now, whether it's a dessert or do I go down into a savory. But when you have a producer that is still in love with something after decades of making it, I need to do it justice, because if I don't, trust me, not only will he let me know, but he'll kick my ass.
Now, I'm still in search of that incredible centerpiece, the protein, and I'm on my way to meet an incredible hunter. The big problem I have is that this guy hunts with a bow and arrow, and I've never done that.
Accurate bowmanship puts food on the table for game hunter Robin Keane. If I don't embarrass myself, I'll count that as a win.
Robin, how are you, sir?
I'm doing well, Mr. Ramsey.
They say that you are the best on the island with a bow and arrow. I've never shot these things, but and we'll hope for what?
We're going after axis deer.
Right.
We have goats, deer, and pigs out here, and they're all non-native to the island.
Right.
We do have to bring numbers down. They are affecting the ecosystem.
Wow. So big nuisances.
Big nuisances. Let's gear up and get out there.
Axis deer were first introduced to Hawaii as a gift from Hong Kong to island royalty.
What a view.
Wait till we get up top.
But with no natural predators, the population has exploded, and overgrazing badly damages this beautiful landscape. Enter Hawaii's answer to Robin Hood.
The wind. The wind's gonna screw us. Why? You feel us just swirling on us. Yeah. And you have all that cologne on. So, we're gonna move real slow. Get down to the shadows. And we're gonna get across and then hopefully into the dip, and then we're gonna go up the dip. So when you draw, try and keep your bow low in one quick motion, because you can slowly rise up after you draw. Don't move, don't move, don't move. The farthest right black one is the best one right now. We need him to get into this ravine so we can cut across. We gotta sneak up on him. Right? So I'll follow you. There were two over there.
Is it close enough to shoot?
No, stay low. They see me. Hang on.
There's two more.
Yeah.
Yeah, just in there.
Yeah, go for it. Shoot. Try and keep your bow low.
Gotcha.
I might look like Rambo, but it seems my first blood is still some way off. This could be a long night.
We're out of there before the arrow even got close.
And what is it, because they hit the bow?
Yeah, it sounds faster than the arrow.
Yeah. Damn, that's bloody hard. Because I got in a great position, 60, 70 yards, and literally the minute I let go, they jumped. So I missed my shot.
I might have no idea about hunting deer, but fortunately, Robin does. And he's let me have one he shot earlier. It's a win for Hawaii's delicate ecosystem. Let's just hope it's a triumph on my menu.
I cooked some up here if you want to try it.
So this is a loin here, just seared.
Yeah, this is pretty much one of the best cuts. You can almost eat it rare.
That's incredible. And so it'll be feeding off what we're standing on now, right? The berries.
Guavas, mangoes.
I honestly thought it was going to be a lot tougher. That's delicious. Wow. I'm just amazed. It's almost like a super lean beef.
It's 98.5% lean.
Is what it is?
Yeah.
Wow. The good news for me is that I've got it for the cook, and that's a dream. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Great job. Thank you.
Cheers. And yeah, you owe me for that arrow that you shot. We couldn't find it. It was a clean miss, though. Good job.
Dad.
I've now just got 48 hours to finalize my Hawaiian feast. And if I'm going to impress the locals, my cooking needs to really hit the spot, unlike my archery.
Now, I'm on my way to meet an amazing owner of one of the most incredible farms, Ono Farms, on this island. Ono, that means delicious.
and I'm hoping to find delicious, incredible fruit that I could hopefully utilize and use across the final cook. There's 70 tropical fruits grown on this farm. I mean, there's bound to be something there that I've never seen or tasted before. Almost all of Hawaii's fruits arrived on these shores from other nations. Farmer Chuck Borner's family have introduced 6 varieties themselves. Chuck!
Hey, how you doing?
What an amazing
Welcome.
farm. Thank you.
Yeah, you haven't seen anything yet. We're going to start right here with some red bananas, which I've been saving for you.
A red banana?
Yeah. But here, grab one.
Anyone?
That's a good one there.
Thank you. Bloody hell, look at them in the sunlight. They are really red. So the skin is red.
But look at that orangeness on the inside.
Absolutely delicious. They are so sweet.
Aren't they? I think we ought to take a couple along with us in case we get hungry.
Good idea. You just...
Humble.
Are you going to drive?
Yeah.
Come on. Woof.
Yes. Okay, we're off. Huh? Hold on.
When Chuck says hold on, he means it. He floors it round his farm circuit like it's the Ono Raceway. On every branch, it seems there's a new fruit to see, if they don't blind me first. Chuck's first pit stop is to harvest papaya. We're going in here?
Yeah. All right.
Chuck, seriously? We race on to sample some cacao seeds.
Don't chew them, just suck on them like a candy.
Wow, delicious. Oof.
Yeehaw!
Wow. Grass doesn't look as long when you sat inside. You jump out, then it's bloody
just watch out for the snakes, huh?
The snakes in here?
No snakes in the way. I bet I got a fruit you've never had called bilimbi.
Bilimbi?
Yeah.
No.
It's close by, yep.
Thank God for that. I'm feeling sick with your driving. Oh, my God. It's sour.
Yeah, it's not too sweet.
Bloody hell. What you use them for?
The lime substitute.
So where are they from?
Originally, they're from the Philippines. So that's all part of, you know, how Hawaii is in the middle of the trade winds out here.
Yeah. Chuck, what an incredible insight. Also, for me, seeing fruit for the first time and tasting it. Again, another layer has been peeled back on this incredible combination of cultures and cuisines. Thank you.
Good.
Drive carefully in that car, will you please, yeah? Chuck has given me some great ideas, like never let Chuck drive. But he's also shown me some incredible ingredients for the feast. But there's another storm breaking. Look at that. I hope this Jeep is equipped with an anchor. The actual bridge is filling up with water as well. I've never seen a river running across the bridge and a massive river running under the bridge. Look at that river down there. Holy mackerel. Don't want to hang around here long, trust me. Otherwise, I'll be toast. Bloody hell. And look what's happening to the road down here. It's disintegrated literally into a river. So right now, it's not an engine you want, it's the paddle. Wow. The water running down the road, it's almost making like a skid path because I'm literally spinning my wheels as we're going around. Look at that. That's what I call a waterfall. Listen to that roar. Oh boy, that is ridiculous. The power coming from there is absolutely incredible. And the spray is insane. But that is breathtaking. My God, a perfect shower on a very humid, stormy day. Every other corner, there's another waterfall. Any other country, it'd be a national landmark, but here it's almost like a bus stop. The rain is relentless, and right now, I could really do with some comfort food. So I'm heading for a slice of Hawaiian heaven.
Everybody's in love with banana bread. It's almost like a staple here in Hawaii. And I'm a big lover. I grew up with it. But they say Sandy's is the best. Can't wait to see what the fuss is about. Sandy's banana bread. Morning.
Aloha.
Oh, hello. How are you?
Very well.
Oh, my God, the smell is extraordinary. I am dying to try some banana bread.
I can't give it to you. You're so mean.
What? It's not me. It's the idiots I have to work with. I don't mean to curse. It's just, unfortunately, they drop out. So just show me how you make it then. Give me something.
Sure. If you promise not to yell and swear at me, you can come in.
I promise.
Come in the back.
Come in the back. Excellent. Man, you're a toughie.
Oh dear, my reputation precedes me. Time for some damage control, doing what I do best.
So we're gonna put flour first, and then sugar.
Salt.
Simple.
Right.
Look how much bananas go into the mix.
All of that in there.
All of it. And then we're gonna put our hot melted butter right over it.
Wow.
So we're gonna mix it almost like S's. Like
S's.
just S's.
S.
Or super.
Damn, I slipped up there. But my charm offensive seems to be working. Without a measuring cup in sight, they're judging the quantities completely by eye. And it looks great.
We have 4 generations that work in here. My father is Hawaiian Chinese. He and 7 generations of his family are original to this spot.
So the essence of the trade winds, it festers this incredible melting pot of different origins, different cultures.
That's what Hawaii is.
Here we go. Oh, man.
The smell coming from this oven is amazing. And it's taking me back to my childhood. I can't wait to taste it.
Oh, you did good.
That is delicious. Sorry, that is delicious. Sorry, banana bread that makes you curse. It's that good.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
You're a lot nicer in person.
Thank you very much. Mission accomplished.
Good to meet you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
God bless. Delicious. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Aloha.
Weather.
I've got just 24 hours left to put my own unique twist on a Hawaiian feast. Tasting that banana bread has got me thinking about my dessert. I could use banana or maybe that poi cream. But there's one more local delicacy to try, breadfruit. It's another canoe plant, brought here centuries ago by exploring Polynesians, but it's a new one on me. Mike is a guardian of the largest breadfruit collection in the world, with over 150 types to choose from.
What's so special about the breadfruit, Mike?
Can do anything a potato or rice can do.
Rice.
Complex carbohydrates, a lot of vitamin A, vitamin C,
Wow.
a lot of protein.
But is it a fruit or is it a vegetable?
It is a fruit.
But it can be used as a vegetable.
You bet, yeah.
Wow.
That's what the trade wind's legacy blows in. Food with an identity crisis.
That's amazing.
Break that open with your hands.
Really?
Yep.
Just tear it open?
Yes.
Bloody hell. Woof. So that's strong inside there.
Yep.
Huh?
You can tell the sweetness. Try to grab a little bit like and then
I don't know. You know, with the new baby, diapers everywhere, I'm just not sure that...
So imagine that in a pie with some chocolate, some honey.
Have you been smoking?
No, that's the real deal.
Yeah, how can we turn this thing into something delicious?
I challenge you to make something with this breadfruit on your trip here in Hana.
So I think what I'd like to start off with is maybe a firmer one, a less ripe one.
Okay.
Because I got a couple of ideas, but I'm just not too sure about the super sweet one.
Sure, yeah. I got some right over here, and
Thank
we
you.
can pick a couple more.
Great. Breadfruit, let's be honest, not the most appetizing looking fruit stroke vegetable. It's almost like finding the right stage of that breadfruit and you turn it into a vegetable or into a dessert, because that was super sweet. Yeah, intriguing. It's definitely got me thinking. This is it, the final cook. And for me, it's time to give back, understanding what these trade winds have done for this incredible island, but more importantly, give back the way the island's given to me, because it's been amazing. Let's hope
I do the foraging, the diving, the hunting justice. No egg on my face, and give them a meal to remember.
5 days ago, Chef Sheldon sent me off on my journey. Now, it's time to show him what I've learned.
Sheldon!
Hey, what's up, Chef?
How are you, bud? Good to see you, man.
Hey, man. Oh, you're alive.
Alive. Barely.
Still kicking.
What a week. Bloody brilliant.
You got to meet a bunch of my friends and the people of Hana.
Now I get it.
Yeah.
The trade winds, what it means, but more importantly, this bounty of produce.
Yeah.
Incredible. You started.
I started, which I've been slaving away. I even built a fire already for you.
You make me feel bad now.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do.
I'm ready to get going. What's that called, by the way?
No, so we're cooking in the Emu, the fire pit.
And is it going to be hot enough?
You feel it on your balls, don't you?
I can feel it. Now I can, yeah. Huh?
Roasted testicles is the least of my problems. Sheldon's clearly in his element. If I don't step up, I'm toast.
I better get started, bud. What's your centerpiece?
I'm gonna be cooking ulu.
Hulu?
Ulu,
Oh,
breadfruit. I forgot, I gotta keep on going back to the layman's term.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
so.
yes.
Sheldon is cool as a cucumber, but I'm really feeling the heat now. And not just from that fire.
What's amazing about this, I'm actually just gonna bury it underneath the coals.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it'll steam in itself and we'll cut the skin off and it'll be beautiful on the inside.
And how will you finish that off?
First thing I made you do was forage for those sea urchins.
Yes.
So we're just gonna top it off with that.
Wow, 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 wow.
While Sheldon cracks on with his traditional dish, I let him know how I've decided to put a British spin on Hawaii's finest food.
I'm going to use breadfruit as well.
Okay.
Like an incredible mashed potato for the cheap cuts from the deer, the belly, the neck, the shoulder, and make like a... Don't go crazy now, look at that face. Almost like a shepherd's pie, except we're not using lamb, we're using deer.
All right, you've come to Hana to cook a shepherd's pie.
No, it's going to be a different take on the shepherd's. Imagine a shepherd's pie with the most amazing venison in there.
All right, I guess I have to just see it.
Sheldon's not hot on my pie. That's a worry.
I'm running behind, man.
Trust me, the taste will blow him away.
Ooh, that's hot. Huh?
Yeah.
Bloody hell. I don't think that needs turning up. I'm going to fry off all the vegetables first, and then add the venison to it. That is so hot.
For his main course, Sheldon's preparing one of the weirdest fish I've ever seen.
What's that fish you've got there? What's that called?
This is opelukala. Kimmy got this beautiful shot on it.
And you cook it whole like that?
So we're gonna cook it whole, kind of in its shell, so to say.
Right.
It has this crazy leather skin.
That's incredible. I've never seen that before.
Feel how rough it is.
Yes, it's almost like a dolphin. Holy that's hot in there. Hot, Sheldon. What are you doing to me? So far, I'm the only one cooking. All you've done is stuck it on the fire and laughed at me.
I think I've watched one of your shows. You said work smart, not hard, Chef.
Yes. Do you mind just giving that venison a little stir, please? You checking the seasoning on that?
It's definitely seasoned, Chef.
Yes. A little bit too much salt?
A touch bit.
What was that?
There's some of that, the charcoal kind of popping, telling you to hurry up.
Dodging flying embers, I crack on with my dessert. I've got big plans for that Hawaiian staple, poi.
Okay, now possibly for one of the boldest things I've ever attempted. I'm gonna make a poi custard.
A poina cotta?
A poina cotta. Exactly that. So I'm gonna finish it off with a little bit of a whipped coconut cream.
I heard Uncle Wade had some words to say to you in the taro patch. He wasn't doing your part, man.
I know, what's that guy like? Honestly, my toes are still caked in mud. What a character, though, huh? Do you think Wade's gonna like this?
I mean, there's only one way to see.
Yes.
I can assure that it's never been used in this form before.
Really? Let's hope he likes it.
It's not long until all the guests arrive, and I'm really up against it.
You good?
Yeah, I'm gonna get some of this this lobster on the grill.
Stop it. You're not cooking, are you?
I'm actually cooking, Chef.
Oh, my Lord.
So, ginger, garlic, black bean. That's a lot of flavor. We're gonna tone that down with some coconut milk.
Beautiful. And you grill the lobsters, and the lobsters go inside.
I've still got to make the topping for my Hawaiian shepherd's pie.
Breadfruit is cooked, so you can slice that with the butter. That's beautiful. So, that is now ready for mashing.
At last, I can start my final dish. More of Robin's deer. Seared loin steaks glazed with soy sauce and lime. But before I know it, I guess I'll sat down and are waiting. Everyone who's taught me about Hawaiian cuisine is here to taste my take on their food. No pressure then.
Chef, you ready to serve?
Yeah, ready to go, bud.
Finally, my feast is finished. Shepherd's pie made with venison and breadfruit mash. Seared venison loin with breadfruit gravy. And for dessert, poi panna cotta with kukui nuts.
Yeah.
But Sheldon's also pulled out all the stops. Opelukala fish in seaweed and lemon sauce. And spiny lobster cooked in spicy coconut with breadfruit. Topped with a fern and sea urchin garnish.
Yeah, let's go. Aloha! Am I pleased to see you guys? Let me help you.
Yes.
On the back of those incredible trade winds that have helped put this unique cuisine together, I thought I'd bring a bit of a wind from Scotland. So this shepherd's pie, this is my take. Enjoy. Please, all of you, dig in. Amazing. Enjoy. What an amazing insight to unlock all those incredible secrets to understand what true Hawaiian cuisine is all about. Phenomenal, because it's multi-layered and incredible. From what the ocean gives you to what the mountains deliver on a different level. What do you think is going through their mind right now?
I could tell you what, they've never had shepherd pie made with local venison. And
Tell Robert that. Chicken and rice.
You know what this meal is missing? Is a huli chicken.
Fingers crossed, one little treat as a parting thank you, really. I took that poi, turned it into a poi cotta. Now, you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. But, see, I've got thick skin, so I can take it. So, please, jump in. I'm going to wait till the man takes one spoonful over there.
Oh, this is... Wow. Oh, you got the steak.
Gordon.
You got the steak.
Oh, no, ba.
This is the best. Number one. Yeah.
Number one. It's all good.
Well, at least I like my poina cotta, but now it's the moment of truth. The Hana community leader, Kaui, delivers the verdict.
And Kaui, what's the general consensus?
The venison was really soft and it's nice taste. And then heads up to Sheldon with, you know, stuff that we are super familiar with, the opelukala. The lobster was nice and refreshing, but I think overall we all agree that shepherd's pie was pretty amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Comfort food.
Flavorful, a little bit on the salty side.
You called it. Yeah, you're right. An amazing day and great feedback from not just experts, but proper islanders. But for me, a week of a lifetime. You've been amazing, bud.
Thanks, Chef.
Thanks, man. Right, on to the next adventure. Good luck, bud. Good to see you, man. God bless. Thank you, bud.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Who'd believe this far out in the Pacific, you'd find an incredible layered, surprising trade winds cuisine. A fish roasted in its leathery skin that's so moist and luscious inside. A muddy root vegetable that can make a delicious dessert. And torrential rain that grows such mind-blowing fruit. My Hana Coast experience this week, a chef's dream.
Because I've packed so much into it. But, truthfully, I've got so much out of it.